Hello. So today we'll look at what data preparation is. So what is data preparation? It's simply the process of structuring, organizing, and combining data so it can be further used for analysis and visualization. In our case, to put into machine learning models. Raw data can have many issues like accuracy issues, quality issues, relevancy issues, etc. So it is of paramount importance the data is clean. And the data cleaning usually takes about 60 to 70% the time of the whole analysis pipeline. Data cleaning is only a small part of the whole data preparation. So what are the steps of data preparations? The main steps, let's say there are 6 steps. The first step is to collect the data. The source of the data is important, how you collect is important, the sampling is important, etc. The second step is data profiling. By profiling, it means to ask questions of the dataset and its relevancy to the problem. The third step is to clean the data. By cleaning, you take away the null values, the missing values, the wrong values, the unessential, the non-critical columns of the dataset. The fourth step is to structure the data. After we ask questions, after we've put some time into the data, we have to structure the data so that the analysis becomes more easy to change the columns, to put more value into the structure of the data. Step 5 is to transform or enrich the data. By that, it is to put new information in new columns with the available information of the dataset. And the last step is to report or validate the data by putting into the model and experimenting. So what are the benefits of preparation? So we get more reliable results, it fixes a lot of data issues, and of course it makes better business and research decisions. At the end of the day, it also reduces costs. Some things to think about is that data preparation is a very essential part of data analysis. It is of a high importance that you do not feed raw data into the models because garbage in is equal to garbage out. And it is important that we use the right tools. As a machine learning student or a data analyst student, there's going to be a lot of issues in the start. There's going to be a lot of failure because the data was not prepared properly. And there is not a scenario where 100% the data set is always solvable. The data is always going to have a lot of biases, how it's collected, the issues with collection, the issues with etc. etc. So be prepared for failure. That's all right. And also look out for the costs of how the data set is prepared. Sometimes with huge data and huge collection sampling process, the cost can really add up. Here's some framework for preparation. In step 3, we talked about data cleaning. So let's talk about the data cleaning framework. To clean data, let's have this framework of clean. C stands for conceptualizing. By conceptualizing, it means to ask proper questions about the dataset. To ask what is what column is critical, what column is non-essential, what are we trying to solve with this dataset, etc. etc. To conceptualize the whole dataset means to understand the problem that we're trying to solve with the dataset. With L, it means to locate solvable issues or label data. By locating solvable issues, it means to clean the data, to take care of the null values, to take care of the missing values, to take care of the issues with non-essential column, etc. In the case of machine learning models, it means to label the data properly, etc. By E, it means to evaluate unsolvable issues. That means there are certain times where some columns do not make logical sense with the data which is provided. So it is on to the analyst or the machine learning engineer to remove or omit or to replace the data with permissible data. And by A, it means to augment, that is to similar, to enrich, to augment data so that more information is present with the old data. And by N, to note and document, that is to to write and to document what we have actually done with the data set. So with this framework, it is easy to clean data. So cleaning data is a very small of data preparation, and we look forward to more steps in the next video. Thank you.